Today we're going to start your research of an organism for the March Mammal Madness competition. There is a tournament bracket very similar to basketball or baseball tournament brackets you may have seen. You have been assigned one organism, which you will see has been highlighted in either yellow or orange highlighter. That is the scientific name, the genus, and the species for the organism that you are going to research. Now, on the back of the bracket is another bracket, and if you will find that same location on the bracket, that's the common name of your organism that you're going to research. So the research that we're going to do is going to be put on a Google slide. The reason is so that other people can use your research to help them make an informed decision about whether or not they think the organisms that are competing in a fake or mock battle, which one they think would win. So we don't have time to research all 65 individually, each person, but if we divide it up and then we share our information in a shared Google slide, then we can benefit from each other's work. So the first thing you're going to notice is over here on the right, there is a link to the Arizona State University resource page. So we're going to click on that link, and that will take us to, we see a copy of the bracket, and your organism on your paper bracket has been highlighted. We're going to scroll down. There's a video about how to play the game. There's a calendar of when the different tournament things are going to be held. This is what we're looking for. Research the combatants. Now, when you use the word research, it means to look for again and again. So just because you don't find it in one website doesn't mean you're done. You keep looking until you find your information. But we're going to start with this first Animal Diversity Web page. And on here, this is from, you'll see, the University of Michigan. And we are going to come down to where it says search ADW, and you're going to type in your animal's scientific name and then search. Now, what comes up, it says 4 matches, but you'll notice this one is an exact match, and these are not exact. So we're looking for the exact match. You'll notice this one has the same genus but a different species. This is the one that you usually, it's going to be at the top. Okay, so we're going to click on that information, and you'll scroll down and you'll see all sorts of information: geographic range, habitat, physical description. Sexual dimorphism means that the male and the female of this particular organism are not the same. Either one is really larger or smaller than the other one. Like in a lion, sometimes the male has characteristics that the female does not. Like a lion has a really big mane around its head, and it's usually bigger, whereas the female lioness is smaller. In this one, it says the male is larger for this particular one. It tells you the range of how much their mass is, how long they are, how their wingspan, talks about how they reproduce, how often, how long it takes to have their babies, how long they live, some interesting behaviors. So you'll need to read through all of this information so that you can find information to put into your slide. Now, when you have got all this information and you still haven't found, say, a map, you could click over here where it says additional information. Now, Notice it has pictures, classification. Here's the classification. It's in the kingdom Animalia. It's in the phylum Chordata, meaning it has a spinal cord. You don't need to worry about the subphylums, but the class is Aves, which means birds, in the order. So you fill in all of the things on your slide. So for example, we'll start with just the basic things. We're going to click here. Instead of deleting it, we're going to select it, and then we're going to start typing so that it replaces it. And so you would, if I did it right, okay, and then you'll do the same for the common name. And so the common name of your organism would be emperor penguin. Now, when you look at the seed number, that's the number either before your highlighted area or after, and yours is a 1. And so one seed means they're stronger or more likely to win in the bracket than, say, the 16 would. So then if you're going to find a picture, you're going to put it here, you're going to find a map and put it there. Here is where you're going to type in the genus and the species. So genus would be the first word, and species would be the second. And you can use your resources and find out the rest of those. Notice it says if yours is in the category of dad bods, it needs to be yellow. So to change the background, you're going to go up to where it says slide and change background. And when you click here, notice I have 4 custom colors. I don't want 1,000 shades of red or yellow or green. I want this particular color. And so your background should be yellow because that's the location of yours on the bracket. Down here is a place for your name and class period and all of these things. Okay, and you can get started.